Throughout the school year, we focused on the topic of the American dream from many perspectives. But we're going to focus on a subject that has been lingering around our minds since. By achieving the American dream, do we as human beings seeking a better life for ourselves have to sacrifice something inside us in order to obtain that better life that we desperately desire? Throughout our life, we have witnessed several people who gave up things in order to get a better life for themselves and others. Immigrants seeking a better life by leaving their homeland to find a better future. Officers who will at most give their life in order to protect others so they can find a good future. Students who spend most of their life going to school and to work in order to help their families, and many other stories by other people across the world.
Yes, I think anyone has to sacrifice a good part of themselves in order to achieve the American dream. For me personally, it was becoming a parent, and that's the single most positive element of the American dream, was just the fact that I found a profound amount of happiness that I've never known before.
Sure, I did. I've been working a lot of sleepless nights over the last, 20 years, and I missed a lot of family events just, for the sake of work and achieving my American dream, and, to have a better lifestyle for my family. Much better than what I had when I was growing up.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, if you want to achieve something, you're going to have to sacrifice to some degree, whether it's, sacrificing for, family time, or sacrificing a job you want or something, but yeah, everyone has to.
Yes, I had to get married, which gave up being single.
Well, I mean, anything worth doing is worth doing right, and so if maybe the easy route is the right route, great, but if it's worth, if something's important to you and it's going to take you a lot of work, yeah, absolutely.
As called awards by a Great Gatsby, they are only to pursue, the pursuing, the busy, and the tired.
It was tough because the biggest sacrifice was my kids' childhood, and that's time you can never buy back, you can never replace. But on the other end, it was to give them a sense of security for when they're older. So, yes and no.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice your family for the American dream. You have to work, and unfortunately, family sacrifices. You have to go other places to work to make money. You can't come home every weekend. People sacrifice, and my kids suffered, my wife suffered, but we got a house, we got all kinds of nice stuff, kids were always fed. That's the American dream.
I'm sure it was worth it. Just looking at our life for the last several years, all the vacations we were able to take, all this stuff that my kids have, and overall, I'm very satisfied with what I have achieved.
I mean, so far I don't really have any regrets in life. Everything I've done, I'm proud of, and the things I've had to sacrifice have definitely been worth it.
I believe it is, because I believe that United States is truly a country of opportunity, and I'm pretty sure if I have stayed in Russia, I would not have achieved what I have achieved here in this country. And from what I know, everybody who achieved an American dream have achieved it via hard work and a lot of sacrifices. So don't believe the politicians who tell you that American dream is dead. I completely disagree, And I believe that I'm a good example of that. Of that it really does exist, still does exist. And I'm pretty sure it will exist for a long time.
Yes. Any dream that you are ultimately willing to sacrifice has to be worth it, otherwise you wouldn't be making the sacrifice in the first place. At least that's my personal perspective. And the American dream is so subjective. Everyone has a different dream, whether it's American or not. Ultimately, if you're going to do it, you might as well make it worth it.
It's worth it. I got kids and a wife who likes me.
It is always best to let them try to take risks as before have, as if we don't let them try to take risks, and they won't learn anything at all, and they will not achieve their dream at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's always, what is this saying? There's always more than one way to skin a cat. I mean, there's always different ways to do it.
In America, almost everyone tries to sacrifice something to achieve something, but even if people fail, others might give up and just move on, but others might take in the failures as experience and try to see if they can improve it better, as quoted by John Krakauer. But at least they tried to follow their dream. That was great about them. They tried. Not many do.
Yes and no. I've achieved what I can in terms of happiness that's attainable at this point with my children. The other portion is just going to be a matter of time and waiting for them to grow and for them to evolve into people and, leave, do their own thing. Their happiness is going to be my legacy, my American dream.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you never sacrifice anything, you're never going to know about, cost and reward and putting a hard day's work in.
The American dream is not just a belief, but a proven fact that anyone, regardless of where they were born or what class they were born into, can accomplish their own version of success in a society. The American dream is achieved through sacrifice, risk-taking, hard work, determination, and initiative, not by chance. We all have our own version of what our American dream is, and to that I say, God bless the United States of America.
America's great.